Chapter 24. My eyes swept past the broken furniture, the stained carpet thick with dust, the light bulb hanging on a long wire from the cracked ceiling. I stared at the birdcage on the mantelpiece against the far wall. Minnie! The crow swung on a swing inside the small wire cage. It tilted its head into the room and kept swinging. Yes! The sight of the bird cheered me up, gave me hope. So close. The crow was so close, I could grab it and race out. A loud cough made me scream out loud. I clapped both hands over my mouth and turned toward the sound. A black armchair in front of the mantel. The leather chair had touring yellow stuffing pouring out. In the armchair, a sleeping figure. Was she sleeping? I couldn't really tell. Her long black hair completely covered her face. Paula. She wore a purple dress just like her sister. One arm dangled over the side of the chair, her head tilted forward. It bobbed slowly, rhythmically. She's snoring, I realized. She is asleep. I squinted hard, trying to see her face, but the long tangles of black hair covered it like a heavy drape. I stood perfectly still for a while, watching her head rock gently up and down, listening to her soft snores. Okay, Wade, she's asleep, I told myself. It shouldn't be too hard. Cross the room, grab the birdcage, and get out of here as fast as you can. Yes, it seemed easy, but suddenly as I made my way to the mantel, the birdcage seemed a mile away. I took a step and then another. The wooden floorboards squeaked noisily. In her armchair, Paula stirred. She groaned. My knees started to collapse. I nearly fell to the floor. Take it easy, I ordered myself. I watched Paula's head bob, sound asleep again. I'll slide across the floor, I decided. Maybe then the floorboards won't squeak. I shuffled slowly, carefully across the room. When I made it to the cage, I was trembling so hard I grabbed the mantel to hold myself up. And the whole thing started to topple over. No! I shoved it up and pressed my shoulder against it. The mantel rested against the wall. The crow tilted his head, watching me with its glimmering black eyes. It fluttered its feathers. Shh, I whispered. I lifted the cage off the mantel. It was heavier than I thought. I gripped the cage with both hands, turned silently, and began shuffling once again, sliding my shoes over the old floorboards. Almost there, I thought, my eyes on the open doorway. I'm almost out of here. I was halfway across the room when I heard a rustling behind me, a cough. I turned in time to see Paula jump up from her chair. She bolted across the room to block my way. Where do you think you're going? She cried. 25, next time, peeps. Happy Monday, and be safe.